What is going on, guys? Thanks for checking out this video of my sports Gematria. In this video, I'm going to go over a football game for Thursday, November 16th, 2023. I'm going to show you highlights of each side, and it's going to be up to you to determine who you think will win based on the numbers. I encourage you to add additional information on top of this if needed for you to feel confident in your own pick. And if for some reason you're curious to know who I'm picking in these games, you'll have to join my Patreon. My picks are always in writing, underlined, and italicized. For more information on that, please read the pinned comment in the comment section below of this video. I wish you guys the best of luck for your picks for this game for this day. Let's go ahead and get into the game. We're going to be looking at Thursday Night Football, Bengals on the road, heading to Baltimore to play the Ravens. Baltimore Ravens are a 3.5-point favorite at home. And that's the game we're going to be looking at. On this side of the screen is what I call my daily numbers, date numerology, Gregorian Hebrew calendar. And then on this side of the screen is what I call my game numbers specific to the game. The way that I have it structured here is I have the distance to the upcoming Super Bowl up top. I have the location of the game right here, city, state, stadium coordinates. I keep track of home team win-loss records for the NFL season. So this will be the 151st NFL game for the season. Right here is the regular season head-to-head matchup between the two teams. And then the home team is right here, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthday. Then at the bottom is the road team, their season record, their coach's record, their quarterback record, their name Gematria to and from their birthday. Now, before we get into that, let's go ahead and just recap last week. Last week was a losing week for me. It was my first time this NFL season having more losses than wins at the end of the week. And I'm bummed about it. You know, I should be happy that it took all of 10 weeks for me to actually have a losing week in picks overall. The worst I've done this season for any given week is 2-2, 2 wins, 2 losses, so 50-50. So this makes it the first time for the NFL season that I'd have more losses than wins on any given week. And, you know, it's kind of cool. I can say, oh, it took me till week 10, but at the same time, I still don't want to lose. I don't want to have a losing week or day or anything. I just don't like losing. So, but Thursday Night Football had the Bears. They won. Sunday Night Football, my second loss on Sunday Night Football for the entire season. I had the Raiders, or excuse me, I had the Jets, but the Raiders won. And then on Monday Night Football, probably the most retardest, annoying, lamest ending to any football game. The Broncos beat the Bills. They are really making the Bills look like pure trash. It's wild what they're doing to them this season, but it is what it is. I didn't get the better end of it this week. It got the better end of me. My first official losing week for the overall season. First time I have more losses than wins on any given week. But with that said, I still have a decent record for the season. I have a 24 wins, 12 losses record overall. I have a 19 wins, 11 losses in primetime games specifically. Thursday Night Football, I'm 6-4. Sunday Night Football, I'm 8-2. Monday Night Football, I'm 5-5. I'm back to being a coin flip on Monday Night Football, which is no surprise. That's how it was last year. Last year, I was 50-50 from start to finish. Last year on Sunday Night Football, it was the same thing. I only had like a handful of losses on Sunday Night Football. And Thursday Night Football was close to being a 50-50 coin toss, which is kind of the same. So it's the same, really the same pattern as last year. Thursday Night Football, I tend to do slightly better, but not that much better. Sunday Night Football, I do too good for some strange reason. And then Monday Night Football is just a straight 50-50 coin flip. But, okay, we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and get into this week's Thursday Night Football game, Ravens versus the Bengals. So as you can see on my screen, I don't have a whole lot marked on the game number side. I literally just put this together. I literally just hit the record button, so I'm kind of rushing through this, so forgive me. I just haven't had a whole lot of time this week. But we're going to make it through here. We're going to make it through. All right, so we're going to start off with the home team, the Ravens. I always go over numbers for the home team to win, and then I'll go over numbers for the road team to win. So I'm going to go over numbers for Ravens to win first, and then I'm going to go over some numbers for Bengals to win. So starting with the Ravens, like I said, I don't have it all marked, but the one thing that I do mark, the only thing that I have marked right now is the word Ravens. If you write it out, sums to 83. The word Ravens, if you write it out, sums to 83. And the Ravens could become 8-3, like 83 for a season record with a win. 83 mathematically is the 23rd prime number, and if that were to happen, the Bengals would become 2-3, like 23 on the road for the season with the loss to go with. Home teams do come into this game with 83 wins for the NFL season, so that could go either way, really. Ravens could sit on it with a loss, or it could bounce over to 84 as they become 8-3 for a season record with a win. This is the number 9 quarterback, Joe Burrow, versus the number 8 quarterback, Lamar Jackson. 8-9-9-8, kind of like the number 98. And the Ravens coach can sit on 98 losses regular season for his career with the win. He'll be the 55th day of his current age. And if you write out the number 23, 23 written out sums to 55. And so Ravens could become 8-3 for a season record with the win. 83, the 23rd prime number. Bengals could become 2-3 on the road, like 23 with a loss. Write out 23, it sums to 55. It's the 55th day of Ravens coach's current age. And also the Bengals could become 5-5, like 55, for a season record to go with their 2-3 record on the road with a loss. What else? It is a distance of 341 days since Joe Burrow's birthday. 341, a distance of 341 days. Could spell out bad news for their coach, Zach Taylor, because he could become 33-41 for a regular season record in his career with a loss. 3341 is just an anagram of 341. They're basically the same number minus an extra 3. 3341, 341. That could go against the Bengals. And what else? It's 52, or a total span of 53 days till Lamar Jackson's 27th birthday. If you write out 27, it also sums to 53. It's 52, or a total span of 53 days till his 27th birthday. 27 right now sums to 53. He could pick up his 53rd win regular season for his career. He can go from 52 to 53 wins regular season. And I'm going to go ahead and just say that's it for right now for the Ravens. The 83 is what stood out to me instantly. That's why I have it marked. But and I'll mark up some other stuff here too. But I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking for the Ravens. Let's go ahead and switch gears. Let's look at the Bengals. What would it take for the Bengals to win this game?
Sorry to interrupt this video, you guys, but I need a huge favor from you. Can you go ahead and like this video and leave a comment below on who you think's going to win? It's going to help with the YouTube algorithm. It's going to help grow my channel. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's go ahead and get back into the video.
So if the Bengals were going to win, I got to look for some numbers here because I don't have anything marked. The Bengals are going to win. Well, okay, so the day is going to have 34 date numerology on the Gregorian. Okay. Bengals coach, he could get his 34th win regular season for his career. Of course, as I say that, I notice it's the third day of the third month for the Hebrew Civil, like 33, and it could be a reason why he sits on 33 wins. I'll go ahead and mark that as well. It could be a reason why the Ravens become 3-3 at home for the season with a loss. It is the third day of the third month for the Hebrew Civil side of the calendar. The Ravens could become 3-3, like 33 at home for the season with a loss. It is the 239th day of the Hebrew religious side of the calendar. 239 mathematically is the 52nd prime number. Lamar Jackson could sit on 52 wins regular season with a loss. 52 days till his upcoming birthday. And what else? What else? Joe Burrow. He is looking for his 30th win, and I'm looking for a connection for it. It could be the Hebrew calendar. Let me see. 30 does sum to 62. Okay, so yeah, 30 sums to 62. And it will be the 62nd day of the Hebrew Civil. Actually, a day leaving 321 left in the Hebrew Civil. The number 30 sums to 62. But also, he could become 30-21 for a record, which looks like a 3-2-1. It's November 16th, 1116. His name, Joe Burrow, sums to 116. Maybe that's a good thing for him. His name sums to 46. Bengals could become 6-4, which is just a reflection of 4 and 6. Also, Baltimore Ravens, if you write it out, sums to 2-3-1, which is just an anagram of 3-2-1, which could be Joe Burrow's record 30-21 regular season with the win. And let me write out 74 really quick. Okay. $74 sums to 53, 127, 55. Joe Burrow sums to 127 and 53. Could be a reason why Ravens become 7-4 for a season record. I guess you can say that. Bit of a stretch a little bit, but it is there. And honestly, that's about what I'm seeing for right now. And like I said, I just put this all together. Like I just literally put this all together. Just kind of running through it really quickly. Hopefully this helps. But that's about what I have for each side. I think the 83s could hit for Ravens. And then I think there's some Hebrew calendar stuff for the Bengals. The 30, the 321. Coach can get his 34th win on a day with 34 date numerology. Lamar Jackson could sit on that 52 days till his birthday on the 239th day of the Hebrew, the 52nd prime. So it could be some game numbers for Ravens, and then there could be some calendar numbers for Bengals is kind of how I would look at it. But I really appreciate you guys watching. I really appreciate the support. I wish you guys the best of luck. Hopefully this gets you started on a decode or adds to decode that you already have. Hopefully you win all the money in the world. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the support. And I'll see you guys in the next video.